How's it going, guys, and welcome back to another episode of the AFC Wimbledon Road to Glory Career Mode. This is going to be episode number 40 of this series. We've already reached 40 episodes in this series, which is pretty crazy. And in this episode, we're going to be having quite a few big games. The major game really in this episode, although all championship fixtures are really important, is this game against Rapid Wien. And this will be in the Europa League. We may even have a chance to play this game as well against Saint-Etienne in the group stage as well. But we'll have to wait and see how far we do get. We've got a youth scout report available. So have we got any good players here? This guy, Anthony McDonald, could be quite good. We've also got Danny Ferdinand, who actually looks alright. This guy, Sam Green, not good enough. Sam Steed, or Sam Stead, not really that great. Scott Yadom, I think that is. He's also quite good as well. Another goalkeeper, so why not? We'll just add him to the academy and see what happens. You know what I will do? I'm just going to sign both of them. It just makes sense. Get as many youth players in the academy as possible. And then for Sam Stead, we'll leave him in there and see how he develops. So now we're going into the first game of the episode. It is going to be against Rapid Wien in the Europa League group stage. Out of all the teams that we have in our group stage, we've got Saint-Etienne. We've also got Bilbao. Rapid Wien is probably the most likely team that we're going to get a good result against. And that is exactly why I've fielded, our strongest lineup possible in this game. I'm sorry, I just can't take this seriously whatsoever. We're playing in the Europa League in this pathetic little stadium here. It really does baffle me. I know there's some minor teams that do compete in the Euro League, but looking at where we are, we're not in a good position if we want to try and get out of the group stage. We need to beat Rapid Wien here if we've got a chance. And now they get a corner themselves. Rapid Wien getting their first corner of the game. They whip it in. And a bit of a pathetic cross. But it's hit the bar from the rebound shot. And that's pretty crazy. Now it's going to be Matthew Grimes on the ball. Taking it forward. Good little bit of pace there. And now it's going to be Ayama who's going to really show him what pace is about. And we're going to try and cut inside here. And maybe play it off. And it's a good pass to Pacini. And that is a lovely goal on the flick up by Mattia Pacini. If we are going to get out of this Euro League group stage, that is exactly what we want to be seeing early on in this game. A really nice little flick up and then a sort of scissor kick really into the back of the net. I've just realised as well, we actually haven't scored in the Europa League yet. So I think Mattia Pacini is our first scorer in the Europa League. And that is a very good achievement, isn't it? First Europa League goal. Only as far as the VN player who's trying to get it in again. And they win it back, and that is just pathetic. That really is. I'll tell you what, I'm not happy we've conceded that goal. How do we just let them score that? It's just way too easy. But there you go. They score the goal. They level it up. And we're back to square one again. Now it's going to be Adam Armstrong passing it off. Navio trying to get this one through to Pacini. Oh, what a block by the defender. Now again, it's Lockyer trying to play it inside. Pacini's done well. And now Armstrong playing it here to Navio with a bit of space. Can he finish? Yes, he does. He makes it 2-1 in the 62nd minute. And that could be a very crucial goal in our Europa League campaign. And again, it's Pacini that really did create all of that. Armstrong with the assist, though, in the end. And Navio with a very tidy finish. That's going to be his second goal, I believe, in a Wimbledon shirt. Yes, there we have it. We end up getting a really, really vital win here in the Europa League. We end up winning 2-1, and gosh, that really was one of the hardest games we played this season. You could argue that the Bilbao match was a lot harder, but this game was a lot more of an even contest. It was very difficult, and luckily Navio was able to get a goal that took us in front, and now we've got 3 points in the group. And literally 2 days later, we now have a game that's coming up here against Burnley. Obviously, because this game is 2 days later, we're having to rotate the side quite heavily. So we're giving a couple of players that we wouldn't normally play in the first team a bit of a chance. And we are actually going to be playing in an official stadium as well, looking at Burnley's lineup. They've got some good players in there. I don't actually think they've got any of their signings in the starting 11. Maybe Mamayev in midfield, but apart from that, I don't think they've signed too many players. Trying to cut inside, he's done well. Play it off again. And inside here to Gabriel Miranda's going to go for a shot, and it's a good save by Heaton. Just before half-time, we get a free kick here. We're going to play this one short. And then we'll play it inside to Billy King having a shot. And what a goal by Billy King. That's got to be one of the goals of the series so far. What a long shot. And that was out of completely nothing. Just a free kick on the stroke of half-time. We pass it in from Reeves into Billy King. Thought I'd go for a crack. And he's found the top left corner. What a goal by Billy King. And he just couldn't believe that it went into the back of the net. Getting it in again. Now Reeves inside to Devontae Cole having a shot. Tell me that's a corner. Please tell me that's a corner. Wow. What a miss. How can you miss from there? And Billy King has been impeded there. That should have been a foul. But we'll carry on going. And get this one through to Ayama here. A good opportunity to score. And I tell you what, if that was last season, I would have backed him scoring there. And it's going to be Ayama cutting inside. And is this going to be the chance for him to break duck? He's won it back and he's having a shot. And it's just really getting even worse for him. He's not even finding the target at all. Darikwa getting it forward to Arfield. Back inside to Morales. And now it's Andre Gray passing it back again. What a save by Sears. That is a quality save. And they're really looking for that equaliser now. Another good opportunity and a brilliant save again by Sears. So it's going to be slender margins in this game. We end up getting a 1-0 result, a 1-0 win. And that's all courtesy of Billy King scoring an absolute wonder goal. And thanks to him, we get the 3 points in this game. That's got to be one of the goals of the season or the series so far. Seriously, we haven't actually scored too many good goals. But in this episode, we scored that really good one with Pacini, and now we scored an even better one with Billy King. So we're training 2 goalkeepers in this training session. Only one of them ended up growing an overall, and Sears is now up to a 70. He's been very, very good in these last few games. If we get a win in our next game, that could mean that we go to the top of the table. We're currently 3rd. We're currently drawing with West Brom in the table, so we're only ahead on goal difference, and we're only 1 point behind Wolves and QPR. We're going to be playing against Bolton in our next game here in the Championship. They are a side that are doing well this season. In real life, Bolton aren't really doing too well whatsoever. In fact, I think they're in pretty deep financial troubles. And I read that they actually had to sell off some of their car park, which is just so sad, isn't it? When you have to sell off your car park just to make ends meet. And inside to Grimes. Again to Pacini. And back to Armstrong, through to Pacini again, and a good save by Ben Amos. And now it's Medine running through, and we can't really catch up here. We're going to try and come out, and that is a brilliant save by Sears there, just coming out slightly, putting off the player, and that is a really good save by Sears. And now it's through to Billy King, getting it over the top. Nice little pass to Pacini, and he's going to keep on running into the box here, looking for a penalty, and does end up getting one. And the amount of times I've got a penalty in that sort of situation is just crazy. It really is. Pacini isn't the fastest. He's not really going to cause too much danger from that position. But then again, you know, the AI, they have a mind of their own. Can we score this penalty though? Yes, we can. What a penalty that is from Adam Armstrong right into the left-hand corner. And that's Adam Armstrong getting his 10th goal in the Championship so far. Really is turning out to be a real pivotal player for us once again this season. Not really the best clearance, and now it's up to Zach Clough through here to Madine. And what a save again by Sears. He has made some he's made some Roy Silver-esque saves in this episode. And again right there, another brilliant save. Here to Bree. We're going to go for a long shot ourselves, and that's a good effort but a good save. And we've got it through here very nicely. It's going to be Reeves. Trying to play it through, and he's taken down again. Pacini, again taken down in the box, and that was really unnecessary from Vela. Armstrong scored the first one. We're going to give it to him again and see if he can score this one. We're going to try and go top right. Oh, wow. Jeez, that was not a good penalty by me. I should have just gone down the middle or something. That was a pathetic effort. And once again, another 1-0 victory, so that's 2 in a row now. 2 clean sheets that I can be happy with that, but we're not scoring many goals in these games. As it is the first of the month as well, we are going to take a little look at the squad report and see the players that have grown for this month. Datkovic is up by +2. He was a bit shaky at the start of the season, but he's come into his own now. Devontae Cole is up to a 71 overall, and that is absolutely awesome. He's hardly played any games, but he seems to be very happy being a sort of a bench player. and he's actually scored 4 goals in 12 games. Not too bad. Juan Grazzini, the free agent that we did sign, is now up to a 66 overall. I'm debating whether I sell him in the transfer window to get a bit of profit out of him. Dion Clark is up to a 62 overall. He's up by +5 already this season. Jacob Hansen, another player that's growing pretty well. He's up by +3. Right, guys, so this is going to be the end of this episode of the Wimbledon Career Mode series. And if you have enjoyed this episode of this career mode, make sure you leave a like on the video and subscribe if you haven't already. Is there any players that you think we should train in particular? Of course, do let me know in the comments down below. Obviously, that win against Rapid Vienna really did help. And if we do get a win against Saint-Etienne, it's likely that we're going to be going through to the next round of the Euro League. But that will be in the next episode. Hopefully, you have enjoyed this one. But apart from that, guys, I'm going to have to leave it there. And I'll see you next time for another video. Thanks for watching.